Les fervents amateurs de l'UFC ont toujours été nombreux au Canada.
55,000 fans all get set for the big fight.
Et Toronto a accueilli les plus gros noms.
George St-Pierre!
Et a présenté les plus gros événements du sport. Pour des affrontements de rêve, réservés aux amateurs sans pareil, ne cherchez pas plus loin que l'UFC 231. Le combattant de 27 ans, Brian Ortega, est une vedette montante des arts martiaux mixtes.
T-City going to work! Oh, and there's the tap! The hype is real.
Un prodige invaincu qui n'a jamais gagné par décision dans l'UFC.
That is a real black belt level squeeze. Oh!
Pick your poison. It's just a matter of time before you're going to be finished.
Oh! Do you believe what we just saw?
Ortega, all good things come to an end.
What a beating!
And that finishing streak is coming to an end.
Le champion des poids plumes de l'UFC, Max Holloway, est inarrêtable depuis 5 ans.
The winning streak is a dozen.
Et vise une 13e victoire consécutive et une 2e défense de son titre.
In my opinion, the best now, best ever.
Quand il affrontera Ortega. La demi-finale met en vedette une rivalité d'une dizaine d'années entre d'anciennes championnes de Muay Thai, devenue combattante d'arts martiaux mixtes d'élite. L'ancienne reine des poids pailles, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
One of the best strikers in the game, period.
Et l'ancienne aspirante au titre des poids coqs, Valentina Shevchenko.
Look how strong Valentina is.
Sont passés chez les poids mouches et se battront pour la ceinture vacante des 125 livres.
Valentina Shevchenko by submission.
The MMA world, they want this fight, and it's happening.
So intense, so ferocious inside the octagon.
Doesn't matter who they will put in front of me, I will get the belt.
Flyweight division. Say hello to your worst nightmare.
Mais avant que les titres ne soient mis à l'enjeu à Toronto, préparez-vous d'abord au décompte de l'UFC 231. L'UFC n'a eu que 3 champions incontestés des poids plumes. Un Brésilien légendaire, un Irlandais révolutionnaire et un Hawaïen de Waianae.
Max Holloway is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. Hawaii, stand up!
Qui pourrait s'avérer être le meilleur champion de 145 livres jamais vu.
I've been telling you guys already, this is blessed era. I want to be the greatest featherweight ever, but I don't let things sink in. People get little taste of success and like, yes, I made it, and then things just go downhill from there. No, I didn't make it yet.
This kid is like a striking cyclone. It's non-stop, he's intense.
Quicker off the blocks. That was better.
This kid is a born fighter. There is nothing else he cares to do but fight.
30 seconds.
The hard work, the sacrifice, the things that these cameras don't see. That's what made me a champ. My warm-up is your guys' workouts. We're warming up in here. You guys working out?
Max Holloway se bat dans l'UFC depuis qu'il a 20 ans, alors qu'il était un talent brut émergent.
He is just a tough, scrappy Hawaiian who gets better every day. What a spectacular performance by this young man.
Quick, fast as you can.
Max Holloway is pouring it on now.
Oh!
What a beautiful spinning back kick to the body.
Il exerce une pression si implacable
Nice knee by Max Holloway. More pressure by the Hawaiian.
que les vétérans peinent à le suivre.
Max Holloway continues to have a penchant for getting stronger down the stretch.
That's Max's ticket right there, is his conditioning. You can't just roll out of bed and be able to throw that kind of volume.
Oh! Max Holloway extends his winning streak.
In order to maintain that style of fighting, there has to be a tremendous amount of work.
Max Holloway is proven to be a cardio machine.
He's like your average blue-collar guy, just go in there and he's just gonna keep working and he's gonna outwork you. And little by little, he's gonna make you surrender.
thing about this young man is that he is always in the gym. He is constantly training and improving.
Un par un, les adversaires les mieux classés s'épuisent.
What a beating!
Tout comme les anciens champions.
This is a new stage of Max Holloway. You really reached another level tonight.
Quand il affronte le poids plume légendaire de la WEC et de l'UFC, José Aldo, Holloway associe précision et rythme.
11 straight wins for Max Holloway. Hawaii has a champion once again.
Après s'être emparé du titre incontesté, Holloway affronte de nouveau Aldo 5 mois plus tard.
Holloway coming on real strong and Aldo fading real bad.
Le roi des 145 livres détient dorénavant les records des poids plumes de l'UFC pour le nombre de victoires, le nombre de combats avant la limite et la plus longue série de victoires.
It feels great, but I'm not done. I'm gonna keep doing what I do best. Let's go out there, win fights, and on to the next.
In my opinion, the best now, the best ever. Spectacular performance.
Holloway revient toutefois d'une longue pause et le paysage des poids plumes a changé. Depuis son dernier combat, d'anciens aspirants au titre ont rebondi.
Welcome back to the octagon, Chad Mendes.
Des espoirs ont battu des vétérans.
The Nato Moicano is the real deal.
He really is.
Et même José Aldo a retrouvé la forme.
Oh, that'll do it. The King of Rio is back.
Mais un aspirant numéro 1 évident mène la charge.
Hey, where's that bandana? The bandana tie.
Le combattant de 27 ans, Brian Ortega, est sur une lancée incroyable. Et son ascension au classement lui a valu un combat pour le titre contre Holloway.
I woke up and just couldn't get my stuff together, so I went to the airport without anything. Who I spent a lot of money on is like 200 miles in the desert right now. The shirt came from my homie like 1 minute ago. The shoes came from my other homie another minute ago. The pants, I just got the pants. And the bandana came from my cousin. And we're still making it look good.
For me last minute, looked pretty good. It was all right. It's all right.
So we're late as always to the Own Like Award show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for the evening, Jeremy Piven.
How you guys feeling? You know, some of you fighters have amazing nicknames. I love the Black Beast. Like, my nickname would be Vanilla Drizzle, right?
The nominees for Breakthrough Fighter of the Year are
Darren Till, Vulcan Uzdemir, Brian Ortega. And the winner is Brian Ortega.
I think this is more nervous than the UFC walkout. Thank you to my team, my coaches, my friends, my fans, all of you guys. Hey. Mark, thank you. Thank you. Breakthrough Fighter of the Year is something that I was honored to receive that. You know, it means that all the hard work that I've been doing has really been showing, and all the fans now know it.
Fernando, this is Jeremy. Big fan. Everything you do, brother. Keep it up. Very proud of you. I'd love to get a pic if you don't mind.
Me too, bro.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, Jeremy Piven wanted a photo with me. He was like, hey, I'm a fan of yours. Let me get a photo. I was gonna come up to him and say the same thing, but he said it first. So now I'm the cool one, you know?
Let's go kill it, buddy. I will see you again.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Go ahead.
Impossible de nier le talent d'Ortega, qui s'est d'abord signalé par ses compétences en jiu-jitsu acquises grâce à la famille Gracie.
Nice. You teach him one time the technique, and he applies it in combat.
Oh, that's tight. That is tight. That is a real black belt level squeeze.
He applies it at the highest level.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, congratulations on a successful debut, and we're really looking forward to see what you can get done here in the UFC.
He doesn't decide how he's going to win when he goes into the fight.
The hype is real. We heard about this kid for a long time before he got to the UFC, and he showcased tremendous skill and heart here tonight.
Literally every single touch, every strike.
Man, it's so beautiful.
Every clinch, every takedown attempt, everything that happens is data for the next attempt.
They call me T-City for a reason, baby. Triangle City.
Le prodigieux grappler ajoute les coups portés à son arsenal et fait des ravages chez les poids plumes.
He's very good on his feet now and getting better all the time. Oh, big knee, huge knee by Ortega. That's it. Brian Ortega continuing his undefeated record and showing some textbook Gracie Jiu-Jitsu here tonight.
There's the tap. T-City.
It really confuses the division now in terms of what do you need to watch out for when you fight Brian.
But T-City, man, just marching down.
Where are you safe?
How high is his ceiling? We still do not know.
Wow.
T-City Ortega.
I don't know who has the answer.
Aucun des adversaires d'Ortega n'arrive à terminer un combat. L'ancien champion des poids légers, Frankie Edgar, qui n'a jamais perdu un combat avant la limite dans son illustre carrière,
Oh, Ortega going high with a kick.
met donc T-City à l'épreuve.
Oh, we got stung. You got stung.
Do you believe what we just saw?
Brian Ortega était vaincu dans les arts martiaux mixtes, mais il n'a jamais affronté un champion en titre. Et il mettra Max Holloway au défi à Toronto. Les îles d'Hawaï sont une merveille de la nature débordant d'activités volcaniques. Ses habitants maîtrisent depuis longtemps la fureur de Mère Nature, depuis l'ancien royaume jusqu'aux guerriers d'aujourd'hui.
The Hawaiians, we have this word named mana, and it means spiritual power. And you got to get it from the land, you know, and there's a lot mana here on the land in Oahu.
Le champion des poids plumes de l'UFC, Max Holloway, est un soldat des temps modernes d'Hawaï formé ici, sur le seul terrain d'entraînement qu'il n'a jamais connu.
You know, coming up, they was always saying, you know, you gotta go mainland to better yourself, mainland to better yourself. I just can't do it, man.
A lot of guys in camp, yeah, so make sure if you gotta fight, you're getting your rounds in, support guys.
You gotta believe in yourself, and that's what I did. I believe in myself, I believe in my team. I don't know if Brian Ortega got a Max Holloway, but I got Brian Ortega. He got the bun and all, baby.
Hey, we got someone. Go!
I don't want cheerleaders, you know? I want people to keep me in check, you know, and they put me in my place.
Le mi-moyen Yancy Medeiros est un autre produit des arts martiaux mixtes hawaïens. Il soutient pleinement Holloway dans sa préparation pour l'UFC 231.
Max is my brother, and you know, I'm just fortunate and privileged to have him as a main sparring partner. I learn from him every single day, and the Hawaiian wave is coming.
Hand still!
Le succès de cette équipe est une preuve que leur lien familial qui se poursuit hors du gym ou l'amour s'étend aux fidèles hawaïens.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Hey, Jack.
Good, boss.
Boss, take a pic?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you. Nah, thank you. Let's go in the maze rush.
It's a pretty big ordeal in Hawaii. I mean, once a year, 58th State Fair, a whole month long, and
Wrong way, wrong way.
definitely something growing up that we all look forward to going to.
Rush this way. It's just an excuse to get together, you know, with family, friends. You know, going out in public period is always great.
Going to these types of things in Hawaii is like great because we get to feel the love, and you know we want to give that back to everyone.
The low spirit, man. The Hawaiians, you can't beat them. Our fans is one of the best fans in the world. It's amazing to see the support, and I'm grateful.
Au sud de Los Angeles, en Californie, se trouve Harbor Area, une série de villes célèbres pour la violence des gangs. Mais c'est aussi ici que l'aspirant numéro 1 des poids plumes, Brian Ortega, a grandi et s'entraîne toujours.
We're in Pedro, where I grew up at, you know, like the first part of my life where I grew up at. So I got all my homies over here, so it's just cool, you know, just to come back. Yeah, let me show you the guys a tour. Exactly. Likewise, bro. What's up, man? This is where it all began. You know, my dad, he left Mexico with my mom. They didn't have anything. And then the first place they actually could get was there in the projects. I grew up right here on 213. There was a big tree right here. And when I mean a big tree, like a huge tree that was right here before. And right from that corner, a car comes up and they just start shooting at us. My dad grabbed me and threw me behind the tree, and then I see my uncle running, and it was just, they just let off on us. But that's how it was, and that's how it is growing up over here. I'm gone, G.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Likewise. Hey.
Good, man.
All right, guys. Every city in the Harbor area made me who I am today.
Chicken soup?
Yeah. You have it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I think I went to every single high school in every single city. Got kicked out of every single one of them. You know, the broth is what has the power. I was just like couch hopping. I'll live at someone's house for a month. I'll go to another person's house for a month. I'll go like to the academy and sleep there for like 2 weeks. Go to Henner's, and then met James.
When I first met Brian, I heard a lot of nice things about the guy. He's good in jiu-jitsu, but there's the other half of Brian that I had similarity. You know, he came from that world, you know, that a lot of people didn't understand. I understood it.
La boxe ayant sauvé James Learson d'une vie dans la rue, il utilise ce sport pour diriger les jeunes hommes vers une meilleure voie. Il repère les distractions dans la vie d'Ortega avant qu'il ne s'écarte du droit chemin.
He understood everything, even at a deeper level than I did. He said, this friend's gonna backstab you. This friend's gonna do this. This friend's gonna do that. These people are gonna try to get you to do this. And everything he told me happened.
Go.
Club up.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Here's the fun part. Yeah. Double. Four. That's it, bro. If you listen, I'll teach you. If you don't, I won't have nothing to do with you. Right cross. He goes, I promise I'll listen to you, James. I'll listen to everything you want to teach me. 6. Better brother, neck out. Light on your feet, baby. Let's go. There it is. Left hook, please. Then.
We stuck to training, we stuck to fighting. We're doing everything we said we were gonna do.
Let's go, Brian. One more.
And now we're here getting ready for the title shot that I've been working for my whole life.
There it is. That's the way you do it. That's what champions do.
L'aspirant numéro 1, Brian Ortega, a obtenu un combat pour un titre de l'UFC avec des soumissions et des KO violents.
Oh, and there's the tap! Brian T. City Ortega is still undefeated!
Mais quand la poussière retombe, il a une toute autre approche au micro.
I love helping people who are down and out because I was down and out a long time in my life ago, so I want to just help as many people as I can. I really want to be a difference and make a difference in the world, and I'm using the UFC as a platform to let the world know that's what I want to do. That's my real dream besides the UFC belt.
check, check. All right, we're ready to kick off this surf experience day here at beautiful Manhattan Beach with our host, Brian Ortega today. We're gonna introduce surfing today as a natural therapy for cystic fibrosis. So thanks so much for coming down, and let's get in the water. Thank you.
Ortega a récemment mis sur pied sa fondation, qui offrira une gamme de services de bienfaisance à ceux qui en ont besoin. Aujourd'hui, il s'associe à la fondation Maoli Ola, qui utilise les pouvoirs de guérison de l'océan pour aider les personnes atteintes d'une maladie génétique.
We took these kids with cystic fibrosis into the ocean as a natural therapy. It helps them expel mucus, helps limit infection, and also spiritually, it's just uplifting to ride a wave. Brian learned to give at an early age. He took it on when he was 19. It's not like some people, they find success and it's like an afterthought. Oh, how am I going to give back? He learned how to give before he was successful, before he was going for the championship.
I'm not perfect, nor do I claim to be perfect, but I always said I have the perfect heart when it comes to helping people. With the spotlight and the influence that I have, I can inspire people to do the same.
Ortega équilibre la philanthropie avec son camp d'entraînement qui se déroule à proximité. Un court trajet dans les terres lui permet de revenir auprès de son entraîneur Rainier à l'université Gracie. Ortega devra être à son mieux pour tenter de ravir le titre de l'UFC à Max Holloway. De l'autre côté du Pacifique, l'entraîneur-chef de champion Rylan Lizares adhère au même principe de Jiu-Jitsu des Gracie transmis à Ortega.
My instructor, Pedro Sauer, was a student in Brazil under Helio Gracie, and he came with his sons, Hickson and Horian, when they came to America to spread Jiu-Jitsu. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't meet Pedro, and he didn't mentor me in Jiu-Jitsu. So, I have complete respect for Hanner, the whole Gracie family, Horian Gracie. They were innovators.
Pour Holloway, qui a remporté 12 victoires consécutives avant sa défense de titre contre Ortega, l'art et le formateur sont fidèles au Jiu-Jitsu.
If it wasn't for Rylan, I think I would have been an old 2 UFC fighter. This street, this plus era, he had a huge effect on it.
He got it! He got it!
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is the one base that you can't fight without. It's just a testament to the art, but it's also a new age, and you need a lot more than Jiu-Jitsu today.
Ce combat de poids plume représente la progression des arts martiaux mixtes, alors que les deux meilleurs se feront la guerre avec une gamme de techniques de combat.
Oh! There's the tap! T-City! That'll do it! Max Holloway has defended his undisputed featherweight championship.
It's two, at their prime, young, hungry finishers facing each other where it matters most, for the title.
The winning streak is a dozen to the consensus greatest featherweight of all time. Max Holloway might deserve that distinction at this point.
He's a hungry lion, I'm a hungry lion, and it's time to feast.
T-City! Do you believe what we just saw?
We're both in there with each other for 25 minutes. Some hell is gonna break loose.
Les amateurs de combat de Toronto sont prêts à accueillir les meilleurs poids plumes au monde.
I've never been more excited for a fight.
Alors que Holloway et Ortega vont enfin s'affronter à l'UFC 231. La demi-finale de l'UFC 231, un combat pour le titre des poids mouches présentement vacant chez les femmes, met en vedette l'une des combattantes d'arts martiaux mixtes les plus accomplies au monde.
Todo. Codo, rodilla, perna, todo.
L'ancienne poids coque de l'UFC, Valentina Shevchenko, a commencé les sports de combat à 5 ans. Elle adopte alors un mode de vie qui lui permet de voir le monde tout en lui donnant les compétences pour se battre au plus haut niveau.
Timing of Shevchenko really shining in this fight. Oh, wheel kick.
Martial arts in my team, it's more than just a sport.
She showed why she is a 17-time kickboxing champion.
It's our lifestyle. Anywhere we go, we was training every day. That's why for me, travel, exploring new places, competition and trainings, it's all together.
Клинч вовремя заходи. When we're preparing in different gyms, every time we have new sparring partners. Every sparring partner has their special skill. Go clinch, 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 go, straight. Не давай, не давай, не давай. Okay. It's our preparation, it's our style to be ready for every kind of skills.
As she attempts an armbar here, she's got enough time to finish it.
Here's the tap! Valentina Shevchenko by submission!
Shevchenko est aspirante au titre des 135 livres et même si elle perd une décision partagée, la catégorie des poids mouches est créée peu après.
Oh man! Quick hands from Shevchenko.
Et elle s'y déplace avec fracas.
Valentina just absolutely teeing off.
And there's the tap. Flyweight division. Say hello to your worst nightmare.
I'm very happy that finally we have 125 and finally I can fight where I feel the best.
Доброй ночи. It's exactly her weight, where she feel comfortable. Есть дырка, куда можно атаковать, бей, сразу ясно, да? In Muay Thai, Valentina was in category 125. There, she 17-time world champion.
Avant que les arts martiaux mixtes féminins ne s'épanouissent, Shevchenko passe le début de sa carrière à couvrir l'Europe et l'Asie, s'emparant des titres en Muay Thai. Pendant cette période, elle affronte sa compatriote européenne et cogneuse prometteuse Joanna Jędrzejczyk dans 3 tournois en 3 ans et bat chaque fois la Polonaise. Dix ans se sont écoulés depuis leur dernier affrontement et alors que Jędrzejczyk se prépare à affronter Shevchenko dans l'octogone à l'UFC 231, elle se rappelle la signification de ses premiers affrontements pour sa carrière.
Valentina Shevchenko, she had so much experience that time already, and it was kind of my motivation to, you know, keep on training and proving that I can beat her one day.
Go weight in the back leg, Jay. Don't stay too tall.
There you go. Yeah. This is very motivating for Joanna. I mean, this is not somebody who's lost a lot of fights in her career.
Circle left, hands high.
Anything she's ever lost, you know, she has remembered. This is something that she's excited to get back at, and she likes to test herself. There's no bigger test.
Jędrzejczyk n'a jamais reculé devant un défi. Après avoir affronté Shevchenko en Muay Thai,
just constant punishment by Jędrzejczyk.
Jędrzejczyk allait devenir la plus grande championne des poids pailles de l'histoire des arts martiaux mixtes.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk is the new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. So intense and so focused, so driven and so ferocious inside the octagon.
This woman brings it. All she wants to be is champion.
And again, and again, and again, and still, am I gonna be a champion for a while?
One of the best strikers in the game, period, has vaulted to superstardom.
And still, her name is Joanna Champion. It has become a part of who she is.
Here we go. We're making history.
Même si elle perd ensuite la ceinture aux mains de la championne en titre Rose Namajunas, Jędrzejczyk rebondit avec une victoire dominante à son dernier combat.
Tonight, Jędrzejczyk looking to get back near the top of the heap.
Elle va poursuivre sur sa lancée en disputant un combat pour le titre contre Valentina Shevchenko dans une nouvelle catégorie et un nouveau lieu.
A lot of times what'll happen, as I'm pulling him away from the cage, he'll slide, that's it. So now I just go right back to the cage.
We are going to meet in the octagon, not on the ring.
Hammer, you ready? Fight!
We are going to fight for five minutes rounds, not three minutes rounds.
Nice short shot there by the former champion.
And we are going to fight in MMA rules, not Muay Thai rules.
Always trying to dish out punishment. Jędrzejczyk's trying to find place for her knees.
Jędrzejczyk getting the better of the clinch exchanges. And it looks like Joanna's smiling through the whole thing. Round one down.
Good. Her muscles were engaged the whole time. She's going to start slowing down now. That's great.
Now all you're going to do right now is pinch your elbows?
Yeah.
What is that on the mat?
Joanna's footwork is another thing that's very important in her attack. The jab's very important, but also the footwork. She's never exactly where you expect her to be.
Clearly, Jędrzejczyk in a rhythm now, getting back to that vintage form.
We have perfect plan to beat her, and I'm looking forward to win at the UFC 231.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk!
Valentina Shevchenko se prépare à son combat pour le titre vacant des poids mouches à l'UFC 231 avec son premier entraîneur et sa première partenaire d'entraînement à vie.
Только low kick и руки.
My sister Antonina, she was example for me.
Двигаемся больше. Темп не теряем. Темп не теряем.
All our life, we live together, we work together, we train together. That make us so close.
Вон последний. Работаем. Скорость не теряем.
She's 11 times world champion, Muay Thai, K1.
She's a Muay Thai kickboxing champion. I mean, the stand-up skills are second to none.
Antonina se concentre maintenant sur les arts martiaux mixtes où elle est invaincue.
So Shevchenko now picking every shot she takes and landing it.
They're complete fighters. The UFC, it's the main goal for every fighter because UFC is the best promotion in the world.
Suivant les traces de Valentina, Antonina a récemment tiré le meilleur parti de la possibilité d'obtenir un contrat dans l'UFC lors de la deuxième saison de l'émission Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series.
There is her sister, the Shevchenko sisters.
And they could both be UFC fighters by the end of the night.
Ready to fight? Do it.
It's very important for Valentina to have attention of her sister when she fights.
Beautiful Thai clinch here.
И Valentina every time in corner of Antonina when Antonina fight.
He's about to stop this, and that's it. Antonina Shevchenko.
It looks like there's going to be two Shevchenkos in the UFC now.
Antonina, you have now made history. You and your sister Valentina are now the first sisters to fight together in the UFC.
I'm so proud of us, Muay Thai sisters, Shevchenko sisters.
Punch, kick, go.
La prochaine étape pour les premières sœurs de l'UFC est le combat pour le titre des poids mouches de Valentina.
Now we're preparing for her next fight, and I think we will have this belt.
Stop. Good.
Alors que Shevchenko est à la recherche de sa première ceinture dans l'UFC, sa prochaine adversaire, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, vient d'un gym qui en compte plusieurs, American Top Team. La championne en titre des poids coqs, Amanda Nunes, a particulièrement confiance à l'approche du combat pour le titre de Jędrzejczyk contre Shevchenko.
I'm glad that Joan's gonna fight her, you know, because the coach is ready for that. They know everything that I did to beat Valentina. This is gonna help Joanna a lot.
Nunes est la seule combattante à avoir battu Shevchenko dans l'UFC.
Oh, very nice.
And still Amanda Nunes.
L'entraîneur-chef Mike Brown ajoute donc les connaissances acquises par l'expérience à la préparation de Jędrzejczyk.
Oh, thank you so much. Is the fight with Amanda?
This is their first one, yeah.
So far, she's fighting very patient in this first round.
It seems to me like she's completely all defense, like waiting for her to get tired.
Waiting.
Like very, very defense. Like to a fault. It looks like she throws away the first round. She's giving it away. Watch how much more aggressive she comes out now in a second.
She's picking up the pace early here in round 2.
Well, she's got it, because that first round, she did a lot of standing around waiting.
You know, now she's being first.
You know, watching Valentina's fights, I can see that somehow she's still the same fighter as 10 years ago, you know, and she didn't change that much her Muay Thai game for MMA fights.
She went down pretty easily there. You see that? Like, when she grabbed the single, she pulled guard.
Maybe she doesn't do, like, defensive wrestling so much and ground game.
I mean, this is pretty one-sided.
Yep.
All right?
She's got her back now. Oh, she's squeezing across the face. I mean, Shevchenko does not want to quit.
No, she doesn't give up. She's strong, so.
She's well-rounded, but one big difference is now with this new division, I think kind of things are falling into place, and we're in a good spot.
Le combat pour le titre contre Shevchenko sera le premier de Jędrzejczyk à 125 livres depuis son entrée dans l'UFC, un retour bienvenu qui optimisera ses performances.
We're going to be pressing hard today, all right? So I want to work that punching power. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. She doesn't have to worry about the weight cut now, so now we can really focus in on the training. Punch. Good. Right to here. Punch. We're trying to gain a little bit more solid muscle because we're going to be able to have that one-punch knockout power that I've been looking for.
I have more energy for training. It makes me happy and more powerful, more strong.
Not how you start, it's how you finish. Full range of motion, that's it. Strong. Come on, let's go now. Work. Don't stop, let's go. Push through. Punch. Good, fast, come on. Up.
Going to be the best shape ever.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. That's how you get stronger. Perfect.
En prévision de l'UFC 231 à Toronto, la poids-mouche Valentina Shevchenko et son entourage russe nomade se dirigent vers le nord, vers un terrain d'entraînement peu probable qui leur rappelle leur patrie lointaine.
Maine is very beautiful. Have culture of hunters, of fishermen.
See some lobsters.
It's a very good state.
It's very similar to Russia. And the weather, the climate, the nature, it's very close to the place where I will be fighting.
We'll come again.
L'attrait du Maine est un hommage à son isolement. Et même si les athlètes du calibre de l'UFC ne sont pas nombreux, les propriétaires du gym local sont ravis d'accueillir une combattante de calibre mondial.
We were contacted by their manager, Roger, a couple of years ago when they were preparing her sister, Antonina, for some fights down in Connecticut. It was an amazing opportunity that was presented to us, and we were, you know, willing to open up our gym for them.
Having the opportunity to meet people and network with different gyms around the country, it's a blessing. It's amazing how like-minded people are often attracted to each other in martial arts.
1, 2, 3.
importe le milieu, l'entraîneur-chef Pavel Fedotov est toujours là pour conserver l'entraînement de haut niveau.
Low kick, front kick and side kick.
He's always switching and changing exercises, sparring partners.
Antonina is Henry, Valentina is Ryan.
It's not some kind of easy training, but it's make you better version of yourself.
Работаем, работаем. No slow down, go, go.
He's every time pushing me to what I even didn't know I can be.
Du refuge de Shevchenko au nord-est, à l'abri au sud de son adversaire, le camp d'entraînement se poursuit. Et même si Joanna Jędrzejczyk a perdu contre Shevchenko en Muay Thai il y a 10 ans, son entraîneur de coups portés d'ATT, Kettle Kubis, et le champion de boxe Daya Davis lui permettent de compter sur un kickboxing maintenant plus raffiné.
Okay, so what we're gonna work on, I want you to get comfortable with punches coming at you, right? So he's gonna throw a jab, you parry, boom. He throws jab, you step back, okay? Just little movements.
We're trying to work on just some of the small details to improve and make her a better fighter each time out.
Beautiful. Now you're talking. Now you're talking, champ.
Joanna has so much experience, you know, she's world champion, and she's pushing even harder than before because she can be the first female champion in two-weight division.
All right, so look, we know she's the counterpuncher, right? So let's make her feel like she has an opportunity to throw that hook. Let's bait her in. Jab.
Contrairement à Shevchenko, Jędrzejczyk a déjà détenu l'or de l'UFC.
She is so determined. When you talk to her, she doesn't sound like somebody who's reached the pinnacle of the sport.
Et devenir la première femme à s'emparer de ceinture dans plusieurs catégories est un défi que l'ancienne reine des poids pailles est prête à relever.
She talks like everybody she faces wants to steal her dreams, wants to steal her life, and she's got to defend them with her own life.
I fought for the championship belt so many times already, so I know how it is to deal with the championship runs. I will be making history.
There you go. That was good.
She was a good champion, but this time she's coming in wrong territory. In 125, this territory is mine.
All of her weapons on display in a new weight class at 125 pounds. And there's the tap. Shevchenko!
Le combat pour le titre des poids mouches le plus anticipé de l'histoire des arts martiaux mixtes féminins ouvrira la voie à la finale opposant deux jeunes combattants au sommet de leur carrière. Alors que l'invaincu Brian Ortega mettra au défi Max Holloway pour sa ceinture des 145 livres.
No matter who I'm faced with, Max doesn't matter who.
Oh! Wow! Ortega took his time and found the kill shot.
They lock that cage. My goal is always to finish.
There's the tap! T-City!
I'm gonna have the man saying no mas. You know, go out there. Don't leave it to the judges.
Holloway continues to press forward.
Grab my golden belt, kiss my son, and head on out the cage.
This is a new stage of Max Holloway.
Nous en serons tous témoins lorsque l'UFC se posera à Toronto.